will be talking about the Roblox game, Survive the Red Dress Girl. This game was originally created in February of 2018, making the original version of this game about 7 years old. This game was created by the developer Theodoris. This game was heavily inspired, based off of Carver's Roblox stories, which were extremely popular in 2016 to 2018. These stories consisted of drama, bullying, and more, which involved their dress girl. Here are some screenshots and fan art of Carver's Roblox stories, so you can get an idea of what his stories are like. None of these images are mine. For some reason, the original game was remade re-uploaded. So the original creation date of the new game is August of 2020. When this game was remade, there was a whole new lobby and more power-ups. But now, the lobby remains plain like the original game. Now that I finished explaining the backstory of this game, I will now move on to Chapter 2, and I will explain what happened to this game. Due to a serious lack of game updates, the game slowly lost players. For example, when the original game was first created, it had about 1,000 players or more, but now, in present time 2025, the game has 130 players at its absolute maximum. Unfortunately, the Wikipedia says that the developer of Survive the Red Dress Girl is indefinitely retired. But this is pretty believable considering her game hasn't updated since early 2023. But thankfully, this game still somewhat has a fanbase. Some people play it for nostalgia reasons, including myself, but others may play it because they genuinely still enjoy the game. I have met players with about 5 OK wins, which is genuinely insane to me, because that means they have had to have spent around 500 plus hours on that game in total. The game is severely underdeveloped in my opinion, no hate, which leads us on to the next chapter. This game is underdeveloped for a number of reasons. Some of the maps in this game aren't even finished to an extent. For example, if you get the map Dead Town and go to the end of sewers, you can literally just fall off of the map. Also, whenever the survivors complete all the crystals, which results in a win, the red dress girl also gets a win, which makes no sense. Here is some sped up gameplay without any commentary you haven't seen from the background. Anyway, let's move on to the next chapter, which is what happened to the Red Dress Girl's original dicing, and what happened to another game inspired by Survive the Red Dress Girl. In case you didn't already know, the Red Dress Girl didn't always have the same appearance that she currently has in the prior years. She had the default chestnut bun hair and the laughing fun face. But with the same classic dress she currently has on, she also had a round head. Her face changed due to Roblox adding dynamic heads. She originally had the face laughing smile and a round head, but this got turned into a dynamic face, resulting in her face and head shape changing. Moving on to the other games that were inspired by Survive the Red Dress Girl, There was a game called Survive, the Snow Queen, that was released a year after, in 2019, which was also inspired by Carver's stories. Here are some screenshots of the game. This game was unfortunately deleted or privated some point in 2020, I believe, and the reason is known, and many others including me are still very curious after 5 years as to why this could have happened. There was also a map that got deleted, removed from the game in Survive, the Red Dress Girl. This map was called Prison and it was personally one of my favorite maps. I vividly remember playing it in 2019, but it got deleted shortly after. Here are some screenshots of the prison map. I couldn't find many, unfortunately. Anyway, that concludes this video. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and please follow, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.